And here we go as we are winding down the season in our pretend football league in Madden NFL 26,000. I am your poorly aging sarcastic PC witty gamer. Hopefully you are having a good day.
It's in the game.
I believe we'll be playing the Washington Commanders today. So unless there are some Commanders fans out there, probably nobody will get offended. Maybe they'll get offended. I mean, there could be other things to get offended about, I guess. I'm just trying to get through that first season, see what the Super Bowl looks like, if I can actually make it to the Super Bowl, and then have our first draft, which should be very interesting right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo. Yeah, it is the Washington Commanders this week. And we are 15-0, which means we have just a few games to go. Let's do our weekly recap first and remind ourselves where we are right now in this game. Good idea, Mr. Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer.
The finish line is in sight.
It
Hi,
is.
everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your
Hi,
weekly
Scott.
recap for Week 16.
I'm your poorly aged sarcastic PC witty gamer. Scott, how you doing? Scott? Hello, Scott? Scott? Why'd you introduce yourself if you weren't going to say anything? Scott! Earth to Scott, come in, Scott, over.
Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the LA Chargers. And this is Dak Prescott. He was nothing short of unconscious throwing the football, bushel full of touchdown passes.
I don't know what that means.
The
He
Cowboys
looked very conscious to
improved
me.
to 15-0, 2 wins away from a perfect regular season. From there, we check out another big late season game, playoff implications here.
What is a cap? The Canton Caps. I know where Canton is, but I don't know what it means to be a cap. It's like a baseball cap? What are we talking about
and
here?
This is Bucky Irving. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run.
Still a weird name
The
to
Caps
name your kid,
just
Bucky.
squeak by, 13-10 the final score.
I mean, I'm not offended by them being called Caps. It's just a weird name, a nickname for a team.
Lastly, let's squeeze in one more.
Okay, let's squeeze in one more. That'll be fine right here on your favorite YouTube channel. Are you going to squeeze in one more? Says Scott Hansen.
And it's Drake May on target here to Hunter Henry. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Patriots are a double-digit win team. They get their 10th victory of the season.
Wow, a mere 10.
So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
No relation to Chris Hansen, I hope, from To Catch a Predator. And let's see what's going on in the film room, even though this is boring and they make you read it out loud because they won't read it to you. Well, you don't have to read it out loud.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Yeah. Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? Their defensive backs can't hang with our guys. Open up the playbook when it comes to our passing concepts. Oh, we've done this before. Exploiting that mismatch will put up so many yards it won't matter what happens on defense. Yeah, we've had this exact scenario already during this one season. So it seems like there's not a lot of diversity here. No, their linebackers are who we attack. I'm looking at the linebacking core right now. Isolate them and we can operate a balanced offense with ease. I don't remember if that's the guy I was doing the weird voice with or not. Get our receivers work in the middle of the field on run plays. We go outside. When all they are doing is chasing us. Yeah, I didn't get to the end of it. I'll get the practices lined up. Let's get to it, Coach. The players should be heading down to the meeting room now. You can discuss the plan with them as well. Rotsa Ruck. So I don't know if that has any impact on the game. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. They don't look unsettled. We've identified a way to attack their linebacking group. We're going to want to target them in both the run and passing game. Wow, a defense doing that? This doesn't happen often, Coach, but I think it's time to let the right tight end shine. Run or pass, I can push them all day. Just keep me in the game and watch me work. You're certainly in the position to benefit, Jake. A big game from you would be clutch. Yeah, we've done this same thing already. Receivers, you'll be playing over the middle. Protect yourself, O-line. If you get into the second level, I better see bodies flying. We execute this plan, and we got an easy win in our hands. Let's look at our... Oh, no,
Hi,
no.
everyone. Scott Hansen with you,
I
and
didn't
this
mean it.
is the EA
I don't want to
Sports
see this
Weekly
nonsense
Recap.
again. I'm sorry. I repent. I did not mean to hit that stupid button. I don't want to see your stupid weekly recap again and saying our quarterback is unconscious, which makes no sense since he's so active and everything. And there's no way out of this.
Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the LA Chargers.
Yeah, we seem to have seen this before.
And it's Dak Prescott.
Twice.
What a show he put on. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Here was one of them. The Cowboys turned this one into a laugher, a lopsided shutout win.
Well, that's weird. He didn't say
Up
unconscious
next, another
that time.
intriguing matchup.
It's the same matchups in all his recaps, but he doesn't necessarily say all the same things. He usually does, but that time he didn't. The Canton Caps and the Carolina Panthers. Canton has 11
And this
wins.
is the second-year man, Bucky Irving.
Yeah,
A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Caps get to win number 12 as they're thinking playoffs and potentially home field.
Bucky Irving of the 21st century. Not to be confused with Buck Rogers of the 25th century.
Lastly, got one more to show you here.
Please. I really wanted to read my mail, but I hit the wrong button. Are you going to tell me New England got to 10 wins? Because 10 wins is nothing. I got 15 wins. Go on.
And it's Drake May on target here to Hunter Henry. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Pats get it done on the road as they come away with the win.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making
Till next
music.
week, Scott
with
Hansen
my
in
friend.
Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
And I just can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, it's new messages I wanted to see, and I accidentally hit the weekly recap button for it. We need to have a plan inside for defensive tackle Deron Payne. I say we double him as much as we could afford to. I say we don't end sentences in prepositions. You must remove a talent before you can add another one. I don't know what any of this is. I just want to play football. Now, the Commanders are rated at 85, and we're rated at 86. Now, we did beat them the last time we met. How do I know this? Because we are 15-0, which means we beat everybody that we've met so far. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo. Hope you're having a good day. We are nearly to the end of the regular season, and then we'll be in the playoffs.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at EA Sports.
Happy Hanukkah
on this Christmas Day. We so appreciate you joining us with Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scotts, and Brock, it is always a unique moment finding yourself playing on Christmas, right? It's the holiday
Hanukkah
all throughout the stadium. We're seeing Santa hats, we're seeing those Christmas-like necklaces, but it's also a really important end-of-the-season game in regards to both playoff and draft position.
Yeah, Kate, that's really well said. And last century, I got to play in an Aloha Bowl on Christmas Day. And I can still close my eyes and remember that game vividly. It was so fun. It was such an honor and privilege to get to play on this holiday. And as a player, you embrace that. But you also know as a player and coach, Christmas is going to feel a whole lot better when you celebrate it tomorrow with a win today.
We care, there are candles we light together.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
In lousy weather, Happy Hanukkah.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and it's maybe a yard at most. Michael Parsons making that play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
And you're not showing us his numbers on the ground from a week ago, so we can't check them out. But it's a nice thought right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer channel.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Daniel's gonna keep it. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're gonna have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 19, shot.
3rd and
On the
5.
gun, it's Daniels.
Come on, baby, make it 3rd
And he'll pick
and
up enough to
5.
move the chains.
Rats. But sorry about the bad language.
That's good for Washington. 1st down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today.
I'm the sarcastic
They
one.
get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get
Nowhere to
home.
run either. He's got to make quicker decisions or they're going to get shut out.
Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Merry Hanukkah.
From the gun, it's Robinson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Defender, a great Atari
He's
game.
got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a
Now,
quarterback
remember,
celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
remember,
you can feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
remember that bit where it says 127 touchdowns isn't true. They just don't know how to make a bigger number than that. So they keep saying 127 even when you get more than that.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 37. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
London's playing Minnesota, but they haven't started yet.
On the give, it's Blue. Juke the defender.
Get around the
They
corner.
make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Dak off the play fake. Brought in by Jake
Jake
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Have you ever
Set
noticed
now, 1st and 10.
all the stadiums have the same stadium announcer? I don't even know how they do that since there's multiple games going on at the same time.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
These are our traditional rivals.
Prescott here from the gun. Has it in close.
Over.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
No, a perfect start
Well, Brock,
would be
we normally
8-0.
talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
What does margin have to do with this?
So here are the Cowboys getting set for a 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point.
Prescott's going to throw for it. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
Makes the score.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure
Now
is.
that's a
One of those
perfect
plays
start.
that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Well, no, I guess a perfect start would have been if we had gotten a safety on them in their first.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Possession, and then gone down and gotten the other 8
Starting
points.
from the
So
5.
that we'd have 10 points now instead of
He's brought down
just
at what
8.
looks like
That
the
would be
24-yard line.
On the return.
The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns.
It looks like they have our old center.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Lightning.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Ready, ready.
It's been a few weeks since training camp.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Los Angeles is playing
Sometimes
Mexico
I wish
City.
everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
So they bring Trust Way back out there for another punt. And the coverage team is there as
Maybe
he
he
fields it,
got,
so almost
maybe he got,
nothing on that return
yeah,
before he
about maybe
stopped.
2 yards.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
They are the best.
They'll start the drive with blue. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Can you feel the love tonight?
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick
Jake
hitter.
Ferguson.
They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
If only the real Cowboys were like this.
Give on 2nd here to blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no
Of course, as soon
gain.
as
So
I say
that means
that,
3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
run a play with no gain. It must be cold where they are because you can see their little breath there. It'd be nice if the commentators would mention the temperature.
Dak now from the gun. He has the first over the middle.
October.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, we wanted to give
You
him
see that
another
sweep blown up
chance.
before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Anticipation is making me wait.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. And in for the Dallas touchdown.
George Pickens.
The Cowboys grow their lead to 14-0. George Pickens the touchdown.
Actually, we're 15-0.
So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now, like we talked about, we already have home field advantage for the playoffs. Other than just to make our fans happy, we have
Now the Cowboys
no reason to even try to win here. It doesn't do us any
He
good.
gets in. They push out the lead to 16-0. Well, they really have this defense on its heels,
And we're
Brock.
professionals,
Still the opening
of
half, but a
course.
couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
And we'd
this
like that
defense,
perfect
they're
season.
picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
We'd like to get that perfect season. By the way, even if we do, next year they won't remember it. Unless they fix that bug, which they probably didn't. Next year,
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
the commentators and the records won't know that we were
Return coming from the 6.
undefeated in the previous season.
This makes it up to the 25.
If we do make it undefeated.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm not assuming we'll make it. It's looking good, but who knows?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. Press.
Out of the gun, Daniels.
Stop
Steps
it!
up, and he's running with it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on, do we have to have the lecture about
Shotgun snap, we get to
speed,
Robinson.
pursuit,
And
and
this one's going a
tackling
long way.
again?
Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his own line and go,
Raise
what am I
your
supposed to
hand.
do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
It's for the plan and
Running back sent in motion left. And down he goes.
all
The Cowboy
Cowboys
defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down
win.
coming up.
So raise your
It's pretty
hand.
clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this
Here
defense
with
has
all this
imposed on this
Cowboys
offense
fan.
to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
You better run for your life
Third
if you
long
can,
from here.
little girl.
Now trying to set up the
Hide
screen.
your
Here's
head in
Robinson.
the sand.
And that will not be enough for the 1st down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. Dallas getting everybody
He's
set.
got the
They got
maximum
first and
amount
10.
the game will allow, so I think he does lead the league in passing touchdowns.
Who gets the handoff? And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I wish the devs would watch these
That's good for
videos
Cowboys first down.
so if they could see me
Simply
experiencing
put, Kate, that is a
their
drive
bugs.
starter extraordinaire.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun is Prescott. This one caught by
CeeDee
Lamb.
Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a girl with the hands glued to the back of her head.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Blue running to the right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Cowboys out in front.
It's
We're back to
barely
Northwest
winter.
Stadium right after this.
If it's Christmas, winter has just begun, lady. Just begun.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second down behind the sticks. Dak to the air here. Hits him on the in route. Quick rally to the
George
catch by the
Pickens.
defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
I'm in love for the first time. Don't you know it's gonna last? It's a love that'll last forever.
First
It's
down.
the
It's
love
good.
that has
He's
no
only going to get 2 or 3
past.
yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second and 6 now. Finds him over
George
the middle.
Pickens again.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Salt Lake City
You wanna
Saints
become the
are
quarterback's best
playing
friend, do
the
that.
Houston
Turn a
Oilers
short little
today.
gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Well, it's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Yeah, we're not humble. You probably noticed that.
Prescott set to pass. And he takes it into the end
And
zone.
Pickens
for a
again.
touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
But you'll see it still says we only have
It has been
127
wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. As well, we
passing
all wait for this
touchdowns.
defense find a little backbone before this becomes a
The
runaway.
number doesn't
I'm a
go
little
up
torn
beyond
up
that.
here in this booth
It's
because you're
a
exactly
bug
right.
in the game.
Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Oh, if they're not embarrassed by now, they don't have any any
The
pride
Cowboys
whatsoever.
yet again sending the offense out for a 2-point try.
Don't worry, they're not going to make it.
Trying for
Oh, maybe they will.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. We're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today.
Arizona's taking on Anchorage, so 2 teams that start with an A. And Pittsburgh is taking on Melbourne. He's so quiet. Oh, now we have some sound.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Philadelphia's taking on Buffalo today. Chicago's taking on San Francisco, Los Angeles, Mexico City.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Down. After 60.
Play fake here. Daniels.
Dude,
Escapes
don't
trying
let
to
him
get
get.
away from the pressure.
I was gonna say, don't let him get away.
And the
Ozzie
big play
Smith.
drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Trying again, following the set. Daniels here, he lost the football. And the
There you
Cowboys
go.
scoop it up.
Micah
And the
Parsons.
nightmare continues as they bring the fumble.
Not a
and the
nightmare.
touchdown.
Wonderful.
The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover.
Don't be calling my excellence a
Really
nightmare.
smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot. Quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys.
Yep.
But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
I salute you.
Now the Cowboys electing to try another 2-point conversion.
Don't worry, we won't get it.
For the 2-point conversion.
Freiburg with the option.
Told
And he
you.
made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Commanders, nothing.
Yeah, so we're only 30-0. Oh, we're so worried we didn't get that point. Oh no! What if it comes back to bite us?
Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
The Commanders set to take over. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. And as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. You fought through that one stop, but
No,
only
we got
managed to get
great
back to the line of
results.
scrimmage.
Brings up
Last
We
one,
tackled
not
them.
a
That
lot of
was a
help,
great
Brock.
result.
9 to go now on 2nd down.
And I don't think you should call it a failure when we're winning by
Dump
30
off
points
Popeye's back.
and shutting them out.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
But who knows, since we
All set up
just
now
let
for
them get a
1st and
first
10.
down.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
Bronco 80.
First down.
They're running the option, short side. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
That's what I said he had to do if they wanted any.
To Zach Ertz. And He's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And a Washington first down.
Success in this game whatsoever. Except to make
Robinson on the inside
faster
gate.
choices. Oh, I
He
can't
hits the
believe
lane
it.
for
They're
9
almost
into
in
enemy
field goal
territory.
range.
On the jump.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. Another carry for Robinson.
Now he is in field goal
Still
range.
has room inside the 30, and he gets this one down to the 27. He picks up 15 on the play.
If
And
they
that'll be good for
score,
Washington first.
it's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work
What
by the
has
defense.
happened
Second
to
down
our
coming up.
defense?
Micah Parsons on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Let's go now.
Brings up second down
18
at
Cardinal,
the
18.
26-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Look, Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming
We
up.
need to push them back another 12 yards at least
15.
Ready.
to get them out of field goal
Back goal,
range.
80.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but
Throwing now,
it's a
Daniels.
nice thought.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And they're going to knock
Okay,
the lead
no
down
more
a small
Mr.
peg
Nice
to
Guy.
27 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Yeah, the button didn't work when I pushed it. That's why that
Defensive
didn't
play to jar it
go
loose,
through.
incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Yeah, the button didn't work, and this is a new controller, so I don't
Third
get
down
it.
run with blue. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Dak off the play fake.
Mr. No
That one is
more.
incomplete.
Oh.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be second down.
We're never looking to him again. I mean, he didn't
Gets it.
catch the ball.
And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6. Trying to work quickly now.
At his 49-yard line.
Play action, Prescott. This one's
Hey,
real
Ferguson.
and downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A gain of 5. Brings up second.
Here's Prescott.
At the 3-yard line.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown.
I don't know why I
The
bothered to throw
Cowboys
for a
making this a
touchdown.
laugher before
Because
halftime.
obviously, they're not going to give me
It is a word
any credit
broadcasters
for it.
hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you
We're
don't
not
normally
humble.
see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Well, we've been finishing our games pretty well, moron. Maybe you should pay attention so you don't say such stupid things.
The Cowboys yet again sending the offense out for a 2-point try. Prescott's going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Takes over first and
The
10.
Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Maybe it's because they have 0 passing yards.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for second down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Running back, motioning right. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Our
And he's brought
blocking
down before
never
the return
gets
gets
set up
long.
on these returns.
The Cowboys and
Brooklyn's
quarterback
playing
Dak
Dublin.
Prescott ready
I'm
to
sure
get back to
Dublin's
work.
going to win.
And he sure has put on that
Brooklyn's
chef's
had
hat
a
to dice
terrible
up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Shoemaker.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run this with blue.
Keep going. Keep running. Don't look around.
Ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
The tackle made.
Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
Brings up second down.
Yeah, I told you. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Jerk.
Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Prescott here from the gun. He's got it. Complete to
George Pickens
Pickens.
again.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Shotgun snap and give to Blue. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
It's one of theirs,
Last
so
run
I
got
don't
him
care.
9, so now they need one more here on second down. Prescott to sneak it. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The
I didn't
defense
know
keeps
it
him
was
out
second
and forces
down.
third and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys running away with it in the second quarter. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Oy vey.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
You know, no sense in piling on.
I
Pretty
think
clear for
our
everybody to
aggressiveness
see.
worked.
He knows he should have had that
Look
one.
at the
Just
score.
didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from
Good
the
luck
gun to
with
start.
that.
First and 10.
Tag. Got it.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
So this is typically, you know, our
Everyone's
rival.
prepped. It's second down now.
They were the Redskins before, now they're the Commanders.
Shotgun
Well, they
snap
were
to
the
Daniels.
football club as well, I think they
It's
were
back.
both.
It's Robinson. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Now the
This drive in
Commanders.
some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. He He stays up.
People
Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead.
talk
That's
about
going to bring up fourth down.
Philadelphia being
The
our
Commander
rivals,
is ready for the punt.
but it's usually
And he's going
been
to do the honors for the fourth time today.
the Redskins who are now the Commanders, of course. I think it makes sense, you know, Cowboys and Indians.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They have been automatic scoring
Am I
in this
allowed to
quarter,
say
and yet
Indians
another
for people not
opportunity
from
to do
India?
so here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Finds a seam down the middle.
He stopped
He's able to
for
get this
some
down to
reason.
the 36. A strike for 23 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I like nice, healthy booing when I'm playing on the road.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Stays, pressure's there, and the Commander's got him. Offense in the hurry up now.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Another try following the sack.
Oh,
And
yeah, not good.
back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to
They
take
should
it away.
not
Both
have
of them
been
dropped
intercepted.
Gronk, and now they stay out there for third down.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. He's got a man left. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
They're booing me
Prescott on
again.
1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay. Let's go, baby.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah,
He keeps it himself. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call? Well, that leaves me, and I think...
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Now the Cowboys electing to try another 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it! And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest.
It's nowhere near the NFL record, but you keep resetting the NFL records at the beginning of every
I hate
game.
to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
They motion the slot man right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
7 yards brings up second down.
Okay, we're going to halftime now.
17-yard line.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL.
Wireless.
Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate
What?
Scott and Brock Heward.
You're not going to show us highlights of the other games or anything? No halftime show? You lazy, lazy person, you. If you are indeed a person at all. We haven't seen your face or anything, so you may be a person, you may not be a person.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn
He
our
didn't
attention
give us
back
a
to
look
this
around
one
the
as we get
league.
set to begin our
That
third
was
quarter.
the point, lady. He gave us no look
Tucker on to
around
handle
the
the
league.
kickoff.
It was his job to do, but he didn't bother to do it.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
That's a bug. Okay.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
The middle, blue. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Prescott.
I open doors.
Finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's taken down. Quality yardage on that play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now I got no friends because they read the paper.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs.
No more
2nd and 8.
Mr. Nice Guy.
He had it
Oy
for
vey.
a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No more
No
Mr.
connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
No more Mr. Nice
Prescott will look to
Guy.
throw. There he goes again. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
He's
This
picking.
is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Hey, Whitey.
Going with blue here. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Still on the tackle. A gain of 13.
Working inside the red zone. Hasn't been close. Touchdown, Dallas.
That is CeeDee Lamb.
The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so?
You know what
I
I
think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
You notice he keeps
And
breaking
Brock,
the same
I don't think a lot
record.
of fans knew that this was on the horizon, but hey, kudos to the stadium team here for having that announcement ready. That completion gives him 491 on the year and breaks Tom Brady's single-season record.
Yeah, so
The Cowboys yet again
that's
sending the
on
offense
another
out for a
record we
two-point
break
drive.
almost every week.
To throw is Prescott. And that's Cott's great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another
Because
two.
they don't seem to remember that we
They had
broke
this one in
it.
the bag a long, long time ago. But some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some
No,
of
we're
just the
mad at
guys
them
that I
for
played with in
getting
the
those
past.
3 points.
Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game.
Well, you're
This
wrong.
NFL, these are the best of the
You're
best. And this will come
disrespecting
around
me.
at some
I
point and bite
respect
you.
the game.
You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, You better watch your back down the road.
Bite me in
This
the
one's
direction
fielded
of
at the 4-yard
Albuquerque.
line.
You have no idea what you're
And this
talking
drive
about.
will start inside the 25.
When was the last time
The
you were
Commanders all
15
set
and
to
0?
regain possession.
Yeah, I
They're gonna
thought
need to play
so.
for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock.
You
Because
don't
this
get
game
pride
seems
by
out of
getting your
reach,
head
even though we've
kicked
got
in
a full
like
quarter
this.
still to go.
65, 6, cut it.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. First and 10, around Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Lecturing me about disrespecting the game just because I'm doing well.
On the gun, it's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
They're disrespecting the game by not playing well.
After his 2nd interception of the season.
Malik Hooker.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for
Take
a splash
this
play
lead and
delivers.
step on it. I ain't working.
They got first down from the 31.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Who gets the handoff? 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Give me the ball.
Dak
Thank
got the
you.
play fake. Finds him on the crossing
Jake
route.
Ferguson.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Dak to the air here. That one's incomplete in the
Idiot.
end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat
think
line.
we're
His
gonna win?
2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah,
That's
you just
very
kind of
flattering.
feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Ugh.
Now the Cowboys electing to try another 2-point conversion.
the Cowboys.
Play action, Prescott.
It's flattering that just because
And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurt for points, but hey.
we
why
have
not add
66
2 more on the
points, you
massive
think we're
lead
gonna
they've
win.
got. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did, and that landslide grows bigger still.
my
Does this feel
justification
personal
is
to you?
those 3
Yeah,
points
it
on the
does.
other
It
side.
does, right? This feels
Yeah.
personal. And honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those two went out on the field, we're like, what's your deal? What's your deal?
What's your deal?
What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling
What's your
because this
deal?
handshake's going to be rather interesting.
Returning it from the 4.
I'm not playing for a handshake. I'm playing
And that's going to set
for
them
the
up just beyond their own
championship
20.
of the world.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
Well,
First
maybe
call
we
here,
can put
coming
it
for the
back in the
shotgun.
front of their minds.
Ready,
It's the third quarter and they got
Daniels off the
minus
play
17
action.
yards passing.
Pocket isn't holding up. big
That's
play
gonna mess with
drives
that
them
stat even
backwards.
more.
Second down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
A good pickup of 8 yards, but still more than that. 9 to go now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Play in punt formation for Washington.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And even though he's only a rookie, he's played like a seasoned veteran this year. Right now, he's the guy who, if the season ended this instant, would be going home with that Offensive Rookie of the Year award.
And we're going to cut him anyway after the season.
They run the toss to Blue. Broke through the tackle, and he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give on 2nd here to Blue. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. He manages a gain of 8 there, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
One year, the Cowboys were having trouble winning. And they had lost all of their games. And I predicted that they would at least beat the Washington Redskins, which was the name back then. And they did by 10 points.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn.
It was their
Well, he
only
had to
victory
power
that
through one tackle
year.
just to get back to the line that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
So they had 1 win and 15
Prescott
losses.
here from the gun. Cut near the goal line.
Back when we had
And in for the
60
Dallas
games.
touchdown.
60 games scheduled.
The Cowboys piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
Jake
It seems like
Ferguson.
a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good look for them.
Some teams, it's taken close to 2 years to get their first
The
win.
Cowboys
Like,
yet
I'm
again
thinking
sending the offense out for a 2-point try.
of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they started out.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return.
I
And they
lost
stop him
control
before he gets much on the return.
of the.
Well, we
That's
just
the
don't
only
see kick
reason he didn't
returns
score.
nearly
But
as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact
that's
plays
fine.
on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 1.
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna touch him down after a short pickup. Working quickly here.
Back the ball.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Another score for him this game. And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. That is rushing touchdown number 10 on the year.
Who doesn't
He's
like
really had a
scoring?
running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taking the field. Now the Cowboys electing to try another two-point conversion. They'll try it on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt.
Commanders 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
They're
They send
at
a man in
minus
motion.
32 passing yards
Daniels now on 1st down.
in the 3rd quarter.
And the defender
Halfway through
redirects
the
that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Cavity lying.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Daniels from the pistol. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
In punt formation for the Commanders.
That should have been blocked.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Cowboys take over 1st and
The
10.
Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. The Cowboys have it in great field position
got
as they
10.
come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Touchdowns.
Blue running to the right. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that
And
carry. Stop
I
the
have
game.
to tell you because it's not counting them
No gain
anymore.
on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 36.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Martin on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle.
It's over.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push
Got over
downfield.
400 yards now.
Offense up to the line fast.
Just passing, by the way. We have
Gain of 13 yards.
a whole bunch of yards rushing
On
as well.
1st down, it's Blue. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 44-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
CeeDee
It
Lamb.
seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing yourself. That was funny.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete.
Oh, Mingo.
And they take it
Yeah,
out
we
of
haven't
bounds,
seen
which
much
means
of
his
him.
offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part
I
was the
don't know
magic
if we're
he
gonna
worked
trade away
after the
Mingo.
catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
We are going to get rid of everybody who's costing us a bunch of money.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott.
Even
And
though
he's got it in the end
they're
zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
We're going to win next year
The
without.
Cowboys.
Well, I don't know
trying
if we're
this
going to win,
before the final
but
quarter.
we're going to play without good players.
CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown.
We're gonna have Mullen
His 2nd
Rays.
scoring catch of the game.
We're going to have Miles
It's
Nowhere,
plays like
Matt
this
Slick,
that make him so well
Walter
regarded
Martin,
across this
Gerald
league, Brock.
Tanner.
Yeah, such just a
Roger
difference-making receiver,
Staubach.
Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did,
Tony
the defenders
Dorsett.
did.
Emmitt
What makes
Smith,
him a star is even
Troy
when people
Aikman.
know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Cowboys yet again sending the offense out for a two-point try. Reinford with the option. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yet no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming out.
Oh, you're right. They
And in the end,
studied
he's able to get it to
our
about the
tendency.
25-yard
They
line before he's
totally
hauled
have
down.
us.
Commanders to the line now,
slaughtered.
Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Do you even think about what you say?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We didn't.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense.
Watch your language.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah,
I don't know why
He won't get
why
away.
she's
They
talking
bring it
about
down.
3 touchdown
Sack
passes.
prevents them from adding another
Kids.
2 more to that lead.
He's got like 12.
Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in
Again,
that
not
situation.
trying to make
Yeah, sure
friends,
felt less
trying
about whether
to
they're
make
successful
champions
or not,
and
and
money.
more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Who
The
cares?
Commanders set to take over. And
We're
the
gonna be
turnovers
the
have
champions
not
of
helped
the
as they
world.
find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Cowboys rushing in and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
Not much
We've
space
done it
available there. Maybe
in
2,
every
and that brings up 3rd
single
down.
game of the season.
3rd down.
We usually get like 21
Daniels to
sacks or more.
Finds him over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is
I
short
think
on that
our
1st down
record
marker.
is
They
25,
rallied to him in time to
Maybe
force the 4th
28
down.
sacks. I can't remember.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Connects on the crosser.
Did he or Lamb?
And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one's laying downfield by Ferguson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
first down from the red zone.
Because I'm not very aggressive.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. George Pickens the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
My bad.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that,
Quickly.
and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin
we've
our
been
third
back
quarter.
for 14 minutes. Where have you been? We should pay attention.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They get to Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Daniels. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
That'll end the quarter.
So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th.
They just need 97 points unanswered to win in 1 quarter. I'm sure that's been achieved a lot of times in the. Oh, wait a minute, that's never been achieved in the NFL or anywhere else.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors.
And they're starting the quarter by kicking, which isn't going to help their chances. I forgot how nice Romance is.
Takes this one at the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on.
With the greatest of ease.
Still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Dak off the play fake.
My bad.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I just waited too long to throw it.
Throwing again is Dak. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
I believe we're winning by over 100 points
to an
now.
insurmountable lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels.
Hey, dude, show me what you got.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
I don't want the quarterback to throw it up. That would look gross on TV.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That's okay. We're winning by 101
kick this one
points.
away. This return starts at the 5. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
Maybe they can't.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see,
not
it's what you
easy
hear.
to
And you
score
could hear
on
the
us.
physicality of that knocking the
It's
ball
not
loose.
easy to score on us.
Second down and 10.
It's not
Daniels.
easy. It's not easy.
Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down.
It's not easy.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's not easy.
Okay, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line
we've done
all
that
game long,
a
and now
lot
they live
more
in the
than
record
that
books
before.
right now.
No, you're not keeping the records.
They
That's
motion
the
a receiver
problem.
left.
You have a bug, dude.
Third and long for Daniels. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. So out now comes the punter. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Prescott to throw.
I don't really like this play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Prescott. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Prescott here from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. George Pickens the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record.
Don't get me started on records. You guys are not keeping them. A record means you're keeping a record of it, but you're not keeping a record of it. And that's what's stupid about you saying record.
Now the Cowboys electing to try another 2-point conversion.
The Cowboys will line up for
Dak throwing again. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
Most would say insurmountable lead when we're ahead by 109 points in the fourth quarter. But that'd just be people that know football or math or anything.
Brandon Aubrey to kick
Aubrey
off
now to
for the
kick this one
Cowboys.
away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
Well,
First call
if
here
they
coming
want to
from the
throw an
shotgun.
interception, we're fine with that.
Here we go.
And by the way, not all their drives
Out of
have
the gun,
ended up in
Daniels.
punts. Some of them have ended up in fumbles, and
down.
others in interceptions.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They're on him again, and he goes down
What
again.
a sack.
And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Third and long for him here.
Get
Forced out to his
him.
right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, That's a situation.
If that happen
he's
again, I
better if
will
he
fire
thrown
you.
the ball. His
That's
running
your
ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I wasn't kidding when I said no more,
quickly.
Mr. Nice Guy. We got 839 yards. 669 of them are through the
Who gets it?
air. In other words, the pass.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys are running them out of the building. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Cowboys, yet again, sending the offense out for a 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line
Well,
up for
looking
the
at this
2-point
defense, it
conversion.
doesn't look like we'll make it, but we will. In fact, let's call an audible.
He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I know, but
I've
at
heard
least
great
I got to
receiver
call an
coaches say,
audible. That was
watch
pretty
your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Yeah, we're so worried about
Aubrey
2
now to kick
points
this one away.
when we're ahead by 115 points.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
You're so biased. Why can't you just enjoy my phenomenal
All right, the Washington
victory?
offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
First throw for the backup now. Buying some time left. He had it for a moment, but a great
That should be a
defensive play.
penalty.
Charlie Loose, incomplete.
He was above the line of
The
scrimmage,
defender's not
beyond
gonna
the
be
line
thrilled. The
when
catch
he
was
threw
almost
that
made
ball.
on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Dump-off caught by his back. And this one does not go far. 3rd and 6 for them to figure
Apparently
out
the
now.
refs haven't read the rule book.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mariota. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half.
And yet we're going to release him after we win the Super Duper Bowl.
First
Are
and
we
10.
crazy
Here's
or
Prescott.
what?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, not my
No
fault.
dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
859 total yards.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Complete out to the right side.
Colbert.
And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they just give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Like, stay alive.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
the even sister.
First down, here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Commanders make the recovery.
And that is the definition of an
give me a
impact play
break.
for the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to
Why are
surrender
they
some
in the
big
end zone?
yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
I'm confused. I mean,
The Commanders
I may have
set to take
fumbled,
over.
but they did.
They were only on the field for 3
They
plays
didn't
their prior
score.
series, Brock. Let's see what
They didn't
changes they make to
score
take over here.
a touchdown or anything. I mean, I'm not happy about
While the
fumbling.
new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Yeah,
Previous
good
play is
idea.
under review.
Yeah, pretty bang play
Yeah.
out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like
the
here, and I
refs
do
cheated.
appreciate, and these officials are so good
Knees
at
down.
let the play
He's got
just
the
play
ball.
itself out
Yeah.
before calling it dead. Now all the
He should
replays and the
overturn
camera
that.
angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first,
You
no
should
fumble.
apologize for making that
First and 10,
call in the
Prescott.
first place.
He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
So I think we're this far into the season and we've never
3rd down run with Blue.
fumbled.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running
And I
backs
think
say
we've
there's just
gotten
sometimes
one-
you got to run into darkness. Just
I
go
think
where there is no lane and hope that something
we've
opens
thrown
along the way.
one
That linebacker said,
interception.
not this time.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Quick slant complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Now the Cowboys electing to try another 2-point conversion.
Why not?
Cowboys will line up.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And that one's gone. So add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. All right, Brock, that is not a graphics error on your screen. They are indeed over the century mark, a triple-digit lead.
We've been over the century
I
mark
tell them to
for-
stop going for 2, but
like-
I don't think anybody's going to listen.
You know,
Is there any way we could turn the difficulty meter up out there? Just give them a little tougher challenge. I know there's no way to do it during an
we
NFL game,
did
of
go
course.
to a tougher
Just wishful
challenge.
thinking from upstairs.
We're
Commanders
not
to the
on
line now,
easiest
Brown. Here
level
comes 1st and 10.
anymore.
Here we go, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On the tackle. Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Mariota now. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The
Wham.
Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Connects on the crosser. He's still going at the 30. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Well, if they had a medical staff, that might be helpful.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Oh, I'm not a fan of this
Here's Prescott, 1st
play
and 10.
either.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now off the play fake.
Oh,
Another drop. The last
11.
2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought
No,
in.
they
However,
shouldn't have
Brock,
been intercepted.
they do at least force this 4th down.
Frankie Louvu.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty.
well.
It's going to be a turnover on downs.
I'll fire it
So
later.
this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this
After
over
the
on
Super Bowl.
downs.
The day after the Super Bowl is called Black Monday because
God,
that's
it's
when
Robinson.
coaches and players.
They'll take this in for 7.
all that
That's
get cut.
7-3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
From the 33 on 2nd down. And they get to him again. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's going to be a very Black Friday.
And these sacks after sacks
Dallas.
after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know
But it's
the way
okay
they wanna
because
finish it.
we're going to build a new team for next season
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long.
that's going to cost us less
He's
money.
in trouble. He gets brought down again.
And I think we'll be
And the
competitive.
defense comes
They've
through
got
to
20
pick up
sacks
and hit
there.
a 4th down.
You notice every game they tell us
The game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He
12
has just taken
is the-
a beating all game long.
is the
And on this
record,
drive,
but
yet
as you
again,
see, we got
find a way
20
to
there.
protect, find a way to run, and get the ball
they're
out
not
of his
keeping the
hands.
records. They're calling them records,
Gotta
but
get
not
it away.
keeping
No,
them.
it's
Yes,
blocked. Now they've got it inside the 10.
I needed that.
And the blocked punt leads to a touchdown.
Jamon Clark.
They got there. They blocked
We're
the
getting
kick,
rid of him,
Brock,
too.
And then absolute chaos
At the end of
ensues.
this.
Yeah, look at the mad scramble to go get that ball. And then as he took off with it towards the end zone. What a wild, frankly, what a fun play to watch. Well, at least for one team. The other side, that's a painful gap they'd rather soon forget.
I think that's our 2nd block kick. This game could be our 3rd. I can't remember it. When you're this excellent, sometimes it's hard to keep track of all your
The
accomplishments.
Cowboys yet again sending the offense out for a 2-point try. Prescott's going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Now
Get him.
Finds him on the crossing route.
Are you happy they're in
He's
field
got them
goal
quite the
range
game here,
now?
partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You're all
Down
fired.
inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Back to throw, Mariota. He takes it himself.
Oy vey.
And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
15 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover.
First and 10 at the
Commanders
21
trying to
yard
do
line.
some window dressing.
On the double.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow.
Mariota. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. It looks like someone from the Commanders got
Cause
to
a
that
fumble,
one. They'll
scoop
keep
it
the
up.
football.
All day long, you'll have
Keep
good
the
luck.
football, but now they face 2nd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again.
22 sacks.
And the back-to-back sacks.
Pay
Nice
attention
work
to
by
that
the
number,
defense
because
there.
you'll
Sets
notice
him up with a 3rd
next
down.
game, once we get 12
I
sacks,
think
they'll
we've reached
say,
the point of the game,
oh,
Kate,
it's,
where I gotta make my
it's a new
PSA.
world record.
Protect the quarterback.
It's
And
not.
quarterback,
They're just not remembering
protect
the record.
yourself.
They're not keeping a record.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Get him.
He's got time here. Again, he's
Yeah,
under
don't
pressure,
give
and he
him.
goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
He was
How
hitting from that
dare
distance
they
pregame.
try to-
We were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do
Score
so again.
against us.
Just did not work out this time around.
The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next
Don't they
possession.
know who we are?
And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts.
Time's out.
Big
Okay,
man
Ferguson.
shot for yards.
Run.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought
Yeah.
coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned
I
out to be.
don't know why you
And
thought
gotta give
that.
credit
Have
where
you
it's
looked
due.
at
This
our record?
offense has been outstanding throughout.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
They're doing.
Brandon Aubrey to kick
Aubrey
off
now to
for the
kick this one
Cowboys.
away. Starting from the 5.
Get him.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mariota trying to push it deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Nearly an interception on that play, and it sets up 2nd
Yeah,
down.
we needed it so we could get another touchdown. We're gonna have to settle for just 100.
Here we go, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return on the final play of this game.
Hey, they had to try. I don't blame them. I mean, there were 3 of us there at
So the
cover.
Cowboys come in
They
and
had
take
to
this
try
one on the
something.
road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah to you until we meet again.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
Who cares if there's a tree that's marked with glitter? Just light the candles and speak about the Maccabean revolt. Happy Hanukkah to you, till we meet again. Okay. Dak got 71.9% completion rate, which is, pretty darn good. It's not his best, but it's pretty good. 14 touchdowns. So that, of course, made the difference. 808 yards passing. Phenomenal. Jaden Daniels, 0 touchdowns, 59 yards, and a 66.7 completion rate. Now, when you see that 59 yards, remember, it's taking away from his passing, every time we sacked him. In other words, if we sacked him for 5-yard loss, they take 5 yards off of his passing totals. So that's why it's so low there at the end. And I guess it's telling us we won a Cowboys Stadium collage background, but it doesn't matter because, as you can see, it's still locked. It requires a premium pass. And I didn't buy the premium pass because most of the stuff, most of the deluxe version or whatever it was of Madden had to do with MUT points or things I didn't really care about. I wish we could go to Scott Hansen and catch up on the day's game.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17.
1,000. Okay, so recap it, dude. Don't just say it. You have to follow through on what you say. Scott Hansen, say something.
Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's the tight end, Jake Ferguson. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown.
Yeah, I know about that. I was there.
The Cowboys are on the doorstep of history. They improved to 16-0 with another win. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans.
Yeah, they're both 8-7, so that's a good one to check up on. And one of our guys, one of our subscribers likes the Chargers. If he's still a subscriber, I hope he's still a subscriber after the game the Cowboys played.
And this is Damian Pierce. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Texans win their second straight, and they do it in style.
Well, you're really making it difficult for Fallen Rays to remain a subscriber. I hope he does remain a subscriber.
Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Eagles.
The world champion Eagles. That's why I'm surprised they're 9-6. Although, to be clear, if you do really well, they give you a harder next season to try and even out the NFL.
And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Bills win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
That's why it's so hard to repeat as champions, is the stronger you play one year, the stronger your schedule's going to be the next year. And they're doing it to make dynamic games, and they're doing it so that you don't have a situation where the same team wins, 16 championships in a row. Because if you did that, there'd be a lot of people who would go, oh, such and such team is just going to win this year like they always do, and there'd be a lot of people that wouldn't bother to watch. YouTube dude. Come on, baby, make it YouTube dude. Great win. Seems like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today? We have some of the best staff breaking down film. When they claim to have found a weakness, we attack it. But the real difference, it ended up being Jake. He took it as a challenge and dominated. I simply felt I was in the best position to capitalize on the game plan. Tight ends don't always get the opportunity, so I had to show out. What is showing out? It was a well-deserved win all around. Any last comments on what this meant for the team? This shows the hard work our staff puts in every week. Our front office is built. I don't know what they've built because that went away before I could finish reading it. Now, I'm not going to play it right now because I'm tired. But it looks like my last game of the regular season before I go on to dominate in the playoffs is going to be, the New York Football Giants. As you see, at the end of the season, because this will be the last game of the regular season, we're still number one in all the important categories. Offensive points per game, pass yards, rush yards. Opponents' points per game is still at 3.0. I mean, think about that. So over the course of 16 games, opponents have scored an average of 3 points against us. Most games, of course, were shutouts. Offensive pass yards, 33. Just 33 pass yards. That's because of all that blitzing we do, knocking down the quarterback. And offensive rush yards, 43-1. That's also because of the blitzing. They're forecasting heavy snow for the Brooklyn Knights game. It'll be a night game. Oh, you're so funny. And so I hope you enjoyed this game. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that you appreciate what we're doing. It lets me know that you appreciate what I'm doing. I would very much like to hear from you down below in comments, non-profane, non-threatening comments, and share these videos with others. Thank you for being here. I really do like having you here. And a special shout out to the subscribers. I love ya.